Ah, shit. Sun's so bright I can't see my screen. Oh. Hey, what's up, Jane? What's up, Damone? Glad to see you all here. Hebrew, what the hell, man? I thought you were busy. Can you guys even fucking hear me? What's up, Miranda? Vic. Man, I can't barely see my screen because the sun's so bright. But... Oh, kid nurse, hey. What's up, Julie? Bad guy. Matt. All right. So, as I was telling people on Hebrew's channel, right here you see, man, I can't see my screen. I hope you can see that curve and how tricky it is. Anyway, this curve right here, you see how tricky it is, especially at night and if you're drunk. We've had a few accidents down here when I was a kid. And this is where I found my first dead body. And that shit haunted me for a long time. I'm over it now, but I was a senior in high school and I'd been out with my girlfriend all night. Came home about 2 o'clock in the morning, knowing full well I was going to be in trouble for getting home too late. Because I was supposed to be home at like 11. And it's hard to see with the weeds now, but I'll just go over here and show you. Hopefully I don't get hit by a car. But you can see how tricky that curve would be at night, especially if you're drunk. Anyway, right down here, I found a truck because I'd gone by and the guardrails they used to have on here were straight, and these ones have a slant on them. They're supposed to roll you over instead of it impaling your vehicle like it did to that guy. The problem with them being here is it might roll you over into the ditch and then you'll be upside down in the ditch, which happened to a different vehicle. Oh, dang it. Gotta cancel that call. So anyway, I'm driving home. It was actually the first day of spring break. Oh shit, that truck's gonna run me over. That'd be a hell of a live stream. So anyway, I'm driving by and I noticed that the guardrail was gone. So I went home. Home's not too far from here. Turned around and came back because I knew something was up. At first I thought like a piece of farm machinery had knocked it off or whatever, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't get hit by that guy. But anyway, it was the wrong time of year for that. So I come back and looked, and there was a truck down there with the guardrail. He snapped it completely off, and it went through the engine compartment, and he was going so fast that it went all the way up into the cab and cut his leg off. And so me being a superhero I thought I was, that it's cold, you know, the water's just starting, the water was already refrozen around his truck. So me being the superhero I thought I was a kid, remember, still in high school. I jumped all the way from up here down to there into the bed of his truck. All of his glass was shattered out. So I landed in the bed of his truck and reached in to see if there was a pulse, and he was so fucking cold, man. Yeah, his skin was completely white. And that fucking stuck with me for a long time. That was my first, besides funeral homes, that was my first dead body. And down there, I do some deer hunting down there, or used to anyway. Let me get to where I can maybe see what you guys are saying. Fuck, I don't even know if there's anybody there. Actually, let me get off the road. Oh, hey, there's something dead. You guys want to see a dead thing? Raccoon. I might come back and get that skull. I don't know. Alright, get off the road here. And I will finish my story soon as I get my backpack off. I'm too old for this crap. Yeah, there's my... Can't even see if you guys are... Anyway, back to the dead guy. Turns out it was a friend of mine's dad that I went to high school with. And for whatever reason, I mean, we used to talk every day in class, and for whatever reason after that, she wouldn't talk to me anymore. I don't really know why, but I don't know. I guess if that's how she has to deal with it, then... Oh, shit. This thing's all out of focus. Let me try something here. You know what? The sun's so bright I can't see a damn thing. I saw somebody asking about Julie's channel. Julie, if you're in here still, feel free to drop your link. Anybody in here that has a channel can drop their link. There we go. Now you guys can see it. Fuck, I probably had it on wrong camera the whole time. Dang it, I took over my backpack. Alright, I couldn't see my screen, so I don't know what you guys could see and what you couldn't, but yeah. Start this all over again. Anyway, there's the dead thing I was talking about. I might come back and get his skull later. Nice looking raccoon. Used to be. Anyway, oh, there's his tail. We're finding all kinds of cool shit today. He must have got hit by a truck. Well, anyway, this curve right here, you can see how tricky it'd be, right? Especially after dark and you're drunk. A couple people have lost their shit down here, and I don't really want to retell the story, but down there is where I found the dead guy. And that guardrail, the one that he hit, had straight ends on it, and it impaled it, went all the way through the engine compartment into the cab and cut his leg off and fucked him up. And shit, there's more cars coming. I think it'd be pretty funny if I got hit on live stream. Not funny, but you know. I've lived like Wile E. Coyote, I may as well die like him, right? So anyway, I jumped from the bank up here all the way down into the bed of his pickup, and all the glass was already shattered out. Reached in and felt him, and yeah, that stuck with me for a long time. And the worst part was what I told you about his daughter, how she just wouldn't talk to me anymore after that. And then another time, these dudes were coming from that way, and they hit this and did like a Dukes of Hazzard thing and landed down in the water down there. And they were both pretty fucked up. This dude comes, my parents' house is like a quarter mile away. This dude crawls down to my parents' house like 2 or 3 in the morning. I was a kid at the time, but I didn't realize it then, but since I know about shock now, I realize he was in shock. Oh, So anyway, my dad, he's like, my buddy's still in the car, my buddy's still in the car. And this dude's laying on our living room floor bleeding out, right? So my dad got his clothes on and, let me rephrase that. My dad changed out of his jammies and into his work clothes. Come flying down here, and the guy still in the car happened to be his best friend. So yeah, my dad found his best friend. He lived, but he was fucked up for a long time. So yeah, I found a dead guy over there. My dad found his best friend all fucked up over here. I used to ride my bike down here and fish when I was a kid. There's really not a whole lot. There's some nice bullhead in here, and if you like to catch carp, there's some decent carp, but I don't know, they're just hard to fix to eat. So yeah, this little jog is tricky at night, especially if you're drinking. So that's my story about how I found my first dead guy. And then after that, it fucking just kept happening. I don't know what the fuck, what it is, but like if there's a nasty accident anywhere near me, I'll be the first one to see it. All right, now I'm gonna look at your comments. John Davis, Terrence. Man, if I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. I'm just not watching the chat. And it's not letting me mod people again. What the hell? I don't know what the deal is. It just won't let me do it sometimes. I don't know. I'm trying to wrench it, Terrence, but it ain't working. Oh well, I don't feel like sitting here tapping on the screen all day. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I love it out here though. I was trying to a few days ago. I came down here. I was gonna just live stream the sunset, but sometimes I have problem connections like the other day. So I don't know. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. What else happened down here? Oh, this dude wrecked his motor. He did the same thing the car did. Come flying down the road here. Missed the little jog, and same thing that the car did. Hit this bank and did a Dukes of Hazzard all the way down into the water. There were actually two guys on the motorcycle, and again, because my parents' house is the closest to here, the survivor walked down there and knocked on the door at 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning. I don't know when it was, but it was actually on 4th of July. And he's like, yeah, my buddy's still down there. Well, this has a quicksand. Well, it's not really quicksand, but for a lack of a better term, it has a quicksand bottom. So the bike just sank, and I don't think they ever did get it out. When I was a kid, my buddy and I were down here fishing. He fell in and he started sinking. And I really didn't want to go in after him, so I knew the same thing had happened to me. So I cut my line to get the hook off of my fishing pole and reached it out to him. And we eventually got him out, but, you know, being like I was 10, I thought the fucker was going to die. Man, when I was a little kid, I used to jump from up here and land on that culvert and just, you know, like not go over the edge. If I tried that now, man, yeah, there's no way. I'm sorry, the sun's so bright I can't hardly read your comments. I'm not ignoring anybody. Yeah, we'll do some live streaming out here in the fall when the leaves start changing here in a couple months. It gets pretty out here then. All right, be warned, I'm going to show you the dead thing again. If you guys like dead things, you might want to look at it. But check it out, man. That skull is coming along nicely. I might come back here out here and get it. I don't feel like messing with it right now, but I got a skull collection. Oh, by the way, if anybody's not using their skull, I would like to have it. One thing I learned from coming up on nasty shit is I always carry first aid stuff with me. That'll patch a bullet hole or whatever you need to. And there's a rape whistle in case I get raped or lost. I'm kind of hoping for the first one, but you never know. Yeah, Julia, I know you'll appreciate this because we've talked about our bug out bags before. All right, now I can kind of see what you're saying. It never fails. You guys text me when I go live, and I can't read your text without getting kicked out. So, all right. So I'm going to consider this signal test a success. Unless y'all have something you want to talk about, I'm going to hang this up. And Hebrew is live if you want to go check him out. But there's tons of places around here to explore if you're into that kind of thing. Tell you what, I don't know what they put in this coffee, but man, caffeine usually doesn't do anything for me, but I don't know if there's cocaine in there or what. I hope so. I don't know if y'all can see that moving on this shit camera or not. There it is. Man, it is not letting me mod people again. I don't know what the deal is. Oh well. Alright, y'all. Appreciate you showing up. I'm gonna get off of here and do a little bit more hiking. I used to deer hunt down there. I might go check that out. There's a deep hole in the ground down that way. I used to lay down there and set it up in a tree. I hardly ever used deer stands. I did the stalking method where you actually try to sneak up on the deer and go after them instead of waiting for them to come to you, because I get bored as fuck just sitting around, man. Even though you got to be on alert and all that shit. I can't stand just sitting in a deer stand or a duck blind. I got to go after the motherfuckers. Alright, y'all. Appreciate you coming. Later. Alright. How do I shut this damn thing off?